Okay, so we are going to be working with a bunch of products today, Nathan. I'm going to introduce you to some new techniques since you got the chops. I'm going to be working with paints, Fuzion paints. We're going to be working with red, white, and black. I'm going to be using Ugly Duckling matte top coat, which you have like a big crush on. Hey, we were like all over that last time.
Ugly Duckling is fun. That's a plane.
That's a plane. I was like, what is that?
Yeah.
Last time it was thunder. Do you remember?
That's right.
It was so creepy.
It was a good thunderstorm.
And I'm going to be working with the Ugly Duckling Shtick It. That is actually what it's called. This is awesome.
Stick it.
Shtick It. I'm going to be working with some embellishments that I legit bought like yesterday at Nail Techniques. Love it. For my cool idea. I'm going to be working with Fuzion 5. I love the UV Only 5 for all of you watching that are my nail techie friends, which I hope they all are. Fuzion UV Only, the reason why I like the UV Only is because it doesn't yellow. The UV LED products are amazing, but the one, drawback is that they do have a tendency to yellow, which does fade over time, but I am so damn picky, so this is my go-to, and it just makes everything look so beautiful. So we're gonna be working with that, and I'm going to be working with some clear jelly stamper. We're gonna use plate number, what plate number is this? Where is it? CJS 39. There's a really cool looks like a typewriter script, so I'm gonna show you what we're gonna do with that. And you've never stamped before, friend.
I've actually used stamps quite a few times through the mail system.
Lick it and stick it.
Lick it and stick it, and
that is
send it across the world. So I'm very excited to try your form of stamping.
You just use air. He just air quoted stamping.
Stamping.
Okay, well, we're gonna show you how to stamp. You're gonna like it. It's actually pretty simple. I should be careful how I say that though, because some people do challenge with stamping, but I'm going to show you how I do it.
Not me.
So, okay, we're going to start with like the difficult level nail first, yeah? Because we want to get that one done. Let's just remind everybody what we did last time. So this was really purely Nathan. For all of you who are wondering how we created this nail, if you haven't watched Nails with Males episode Deuce,
which is also number 2.
Number 2, whatever. You can see how we created this, or how Nathan created it. I helped a little, but this was really you, and I was very proud of you. So we're going to complete this set with our design today, and can't wait to see what you guys think about this. A quick shout out, by the way, to Nails by Melissa Mullan, who gave me these beautiful nails. They're called glass nails, Nathan.
I believe that.
Isn't
it
that
should
cool?
be called smashed glass nails.
Smashed glass. I just love them. Guys, give her a follow on Insta. I will link her social media info in the description box so you guys can follow her. But like, damn, the camera's gonna keep catching these, so
I'm pretty sure I already follow her, but those nails look fantastic.
Right? All right. So we're gonna get going. Let's do this.
Let's get it going.
Nathan's making fun of me right now, guys. Like, straight up. Making fun of me.
Not at all.
It's not my fault you can't hear me.
So here we are. We're going to prep, and we're going to do a nice white coat. Is that correct?
That is correct. So we're going to do a marble nail, which everybody loves the marble. And I'm going to show you how to do the marble, which we use the technique that we learned, or you learned in episode 1 of the smoke nail. Kind of plays into that to create this, so it shouldn't be too difficult for you to do that. So 2 different brushes that you could be using. Nathan is using, show them the brush itself.
Here's the brush end.
Yeah.
And here's the other brush end.
Yeah, so this is like an old school gription brush. If any of you guys have these at your nail desk, these are awesome for paints. They're long and kind of floppy and slender at the end, and they apply paints really nicely. Your second option would be your Speed Shine, Fuzion Speed Shine brush. I love this brush for applying paints. It's fantastic. Also really good for applying the I like it on top colors. Thank you, Vanna. White. So good. Full disclosure, I've given Nathan control of the music during today's, he's air guitaring, slapping a bass. right now. So, you know, ladies, gentlemen, if there's something you don't like, please feel free to leave it in the comment section for the next episode.
I wanted to play Johnny Cash, but I got
vetoed
severe backlash. Stephanie has something against Johnny Cash.
No, I like Johnny Cash.
If you like Johnny Cash, please comment in the comments below and show the love for Johnny Cash. Thank you very much.
Okay, so we're just gonna paint up one coat. It doesn't have to be super thick. Paints are highly pigmented. Remember, Nathan, you want to keep your brush flat, kind of parallel to the nail.
Correct.
You'll get a lot better coverage, a lot smoother coverage. Also, if it's not totally perfect, it's not the end of the world for this particular design because we are marbling it with black. So that'll really hide a lot of the imperfections. So I'm just going to give Nathan a second to finish his. Nice and smooth. The only thing I would recommend is make sure you don't have a big bead of, yeah, there you go. Exactly. Look at you go. You're already a nail tech.
Going. Just gonna make sure this is nice and smooth.
If you walk away from it for a second, it will self-level. So all your brush lines will come out in about 10 to 15 seconds. Unless there's something you see that you don't like, then you can pull it out. If you're gonna go to the center of it to pull something out, you kind of have to do a full stroke. Don't half stroke it.
Never do.
Anyway, we're also drinking during this little
why is my
venture.
Look at this, we have some like color. I think these are dirty brushes.
They're not dirty, it's just pulling the color out from before.
I think we would just like to make sure all your nail techs out there to make sure you have a good clean brush.
Nathan, get
when
a
you're
little
doing
more
this so that you avoid any color spill onto your nails, because now I have a little pink stripe
brush.
I'm just gonna brush a little bit here.
Today's video is sponsored by Neutral. Just kidding. We wish it was sponsored by Neutral. Hey, Neutral, if you're watching, we would love to partner with you. Do you have a favorite flavor of Neutral?
No.
Are you even jumped onto that like basic bitch bandwagon yet?
No, I'm actually a nude guy.
Oh, you're a nude guy.
I'm a nude man. And I actually just tried the nude tea.
Did you like those?
It was very light.
Yes, I was gonna say it kind
light.
of tastes like it's watered down, really watered down iced
like
tea.
Straight up tea with a little bit of vodka in it, which is pretty much what these drinks are. It's let's take all the fun out of a drink and put it in a can.
Hater.
No, not at all. I'm just being straight up.
You know what I love about you, Nathan? The fact that you have no opinions on anything.
I don't.
Jeez, could you just
I really
get
don't.
an opinion?
I try to be level as possible.
Okay, we gotta cure our nails. We're curing now. Okay. I just literally said to Nathan, finally, some tunes I like. We got Freddie Mercury in the house. I love Queen. Can I just say I love Queen?
Fred Merck.
I love it. Okay, so we're gonna marble. Yeah?
Yeah.
Black 101, Fuzion Black Paints 101. This is the easiest marble ever. I did a video on this. If you guys go back into my videos, you will find it, but I'll link it in the description box. It's easy to find, but basically what we're gonna do is take the black paints, dot it around, little lines, whatever, and then melt it out using the cleanser, just like we did in the first video, but that was a little more precise. This is a little more sloppy, actually. The sloppier, the better.
Amen.
Okay, so we're gonna use our fancy little mermaid brushes again. You like those, hey? They were handy.
Who doesn't like mermaids?
I love I did mermaid inspired nails this morning. They're beautiful. I'll show you later.
Did ya?
I did. You know Nathan's excited when he uses high voice. Okay, so legit, Nathan.
Same deal.
Just slap it a base. And you can always add more, take it away by melting it out. Like, you're not committed to it, right? Until it's, like, cured. So, we're going to use a little cleanser. A little brushy brush, right? This is my trusty melting brush. I only have one of these, but I feel like I used a different brush last time when you were here.
I did.
What did I use? Let me just find it. It was this one. I'll let you use my like good one. This is like, this is the good one. I'll use the other one.
Thank you for your sacrifice.
You're welcome.
Look at that.
Okay, so we're gonna keep a little pad, right?
Yes.
Nail wipe right there for you to wipe off your excess.
Mini wipe.
Let me get one. Do you remember to do this part, or do you need like a refresher?
No, I think I'm.
No, you're good.
I think I'm okay.
All right, and go.
You already.
Ooh, I like your technique is different.
See.
Oh, I got something in this brush I don't want. I don't know what that is. I got some orange in this brush. What the what? Now I really have dirty brushes. Nathan, you were right.
Just the care of the brushes needs to be picked up.
I sacrificed my melting brush to you. Do I get nothing? This is what happens when you don't have your brush. You're gonna have to get way more assertive with your melting because you don't want any white showing. You want it to be like grayish or black with like streaks going through it.
I can do this.
Okay. Just giving you like a pro tip. What's cool too when you do this is as the alcohol dissipates, it leaves these really neat sort of lines. So if you have an area where you want a specific line, you can take your brush and literally like drag it through like that, and it'll create those lines in whatever direction you're trying to create. It's pretty cool.
It's quite interesting watching the thing erode, and then you can see how it'll almost sit.
Yeah. I like when we do this too because your technique and what you create is, you know, a little different than mine, using the same idea, but it's neat to watch.
Okay.
Yeah, you like?
I like.
You're happy with that? Okay.
Gonna work with it.
So now we're gonna fully cure these, which for paints is 2 minutes, always. Always give it 2 minutes under the light, guys. Even if you think you have the best lights in the world and it only needs 1 minute, trust me when I tell you, give it a full 2 minutes. So into the lights.
2 minutes.
Now it's time to add a little bit of stamping. So I really liked the sort of typewriter text, although I believe this is some kind of love poem. I think these are all love poems. So we don't really want it to look like a love poem, but I want to use the like text a little bit. Yeah. So I'm gonna break up the stamp.
Excellent.
And create sort of a different like hodgepodge so we don't like totally destroy our plan here.
We're gonna take the cheese out of this.
Yeah, we're gonna make it like edgy. So we've got clear jelly stamper plate CJS 39, and I am using CJS polish number 1, straight up black. Make sure it's really good and mixed.
Which is also Uno.
Oh yeah, what did I say?
No, you said 1.
Yeah, but before when I said dos, whatever.
Oh, look at this.
All right, so applying.
So we're coating.
Taking my
stamper,
scraper,
removing excess.
Yeah.
To fill.
Pick up my stamp, my image.
We are
there
picking
we go.
Up.
And then all I'm going to do is take little bits of it. Let's make sure I get it in camera. Okay. It doesn't matter where you stick it, because all I'm trying to do is get the text on there. Okay? So now no one can tell it's a love poem, but it does look like it's a typewritten thing. Okay?
And do you want to know something that I just found out, or just...
Yes. Light bulb?
Not only is this actually clear, but it is jelly, and we use it as a stamp. So
clear.
I just realized that they're called clear jelly stampers. Straight up, there's no fancy thing about it. Very interesting. Very interesting.
I love
It looks like it's glass until I see you press it. I'm like, wait a minute, this looks like a little jellyfish. This is amazing. Wow.
Is this like the funnest thing of your life?
It's a clear jelly stamper. You guys are so clever. Who came up with this title?
Debbie Duxbury.
Thank you, Debbie Duxbury, for the straight up titling of Clear Jelly Stamper.
Okay, she's going to get a kick out of this.
Fun facts.
There you go, Deb.
Fun facts.
Okay, so phase 2. Okay, Nathan's going to give stamping a try. Let's do this.
I'll stamp it up.
Yeah, don't be stingy with the polish on that top. Yeah. There you go. Good. Scrapey.
Try not to be stingy.
Put your scraper more parallel with the plate, like flat. Yeah, and scrape down. Yeah, now put that down.
Putting it down.
Pick up your stamp.
Stamper.
You can't waste too much time.
Whoop.
Not bad. It's usable. Just be careful with those black lines on the edges.
So.
Yeah. And you sort of press and hold a little bit, and then pull away, and you can like space it out.
Excellent.
And we call this the money shot. So you want to get down in here so people can see through the stamper. Because it's clear jelly, as you just so aptly discovered. Look at him go. Nice job, Nathan. Cool. And you can just kind of like tap those edges down a little bit.
I'm all about just
there we go.
Hitting home runs, you know?
You are getting way too cocky for this nail industry.
Just step up to the plate and home run.
Now we are going to matte top coat these and cure them and move into the second part of the design on this nail.
Wah.
So now we're going to apply these metal embellishments to create sort of, my idea was to create almost like a magnifying glass and use 5 as the glass. So I'm going to use Ugly Duckling Shtick It.
Stick it.
Shtick it. Shtick it real good.
Stick it.
I love Shtick It. Can I just say that? It is phenomenal for applying gems and embellishments and oh, love it.
It's fun to say.
And it's fun to say, isn't it?
Stick it.
Shtick it. Okay, so I am just going to use a little bit of Shtick It where I want to Shtick It. That's funny. Okay, so
always
there.
think about where you want to stick it before you
stick it. Right? Sound advice. So you really don't need that much because I'm also going to be using 5 around the embellishment. So that's going to hold it quite a bit as well. So I'm going to show you how I do this, Nathan. So I'm going to use my katana. That's what is this called?
Also an awesome name for a tool.
Now, I did bend these a little bit beforehand so it would sit on the nail properly. But just make sure that you've got it where you want it to be. And pick up another guy, place that one. Okay, I think.
Just bring me to the middle more.
Am I not in frame?
Yeah.
Way to go. Thanks, director.
Everyone wants to see what you're doing.
Right? Okay.
And me.
And you. Of course.
Give them a show. Give them a show.
I think I've got those where I want them. Yeah. I like that. Okay, so now I'm going to just pop these into the light. Now I will let you can use that.
Stick it.
You just put a little on the end of this and make a little sort of area. You want to make sure that you don't have too much to get on the outside of where your embellishment is because that you want that to stay matte, right? So you might need a little more than that. Yeah. And then just make sort of a little circle where you're going to put it. remember how big your circle is, right? Your little embellishment. Who are we listening to right now? Is this the hip? No, who is this?
Yes, it's tragically hip.
It is
What are you
tragically hip.
questioning that?
I'm sorry. It is the hip. I was like, I feel like I'm listening to Guard.
Okay.
Yeah? All right. So you just tap your embellishment with the wax pen and it'll pick it up.
Mwah.
That's now upside down. Oh, no, you got it. It's good.
Oh. Nope.
Oh, you had it the right way. Yep.
Yeah.
So, you know, this is where having no nails actually comes in handy. And it's not going to stick right down. You just want it to be in the right place. It's okay if your edges are a little up. Yeah, exactly. Bingo.
Bingo.
Put it in the light.
Stick it in the oven.
So now I'm going to use the Fuzion 5, which has this very cool doming capability to create the look of a magnifying glass. And I really like the idea of having a 3D sort of look to a nail. I like dimension to a nail. I did something cool like this with a dragon eye. Did you watch my Game of Thrones design video, Nathan?
I did.
You did?
I did.
So you've kind of seen this then, because
I actually like the ending for your Game of Thrones video than I did actual Game of Thrones.
You better not let them hear that.
That was trash.
I kind of agree. Okay, so 5, and I'm just using a silicone tool. It's just like a pointed end silicone tool. So what I'm gonna do, I'm sorry, can you get your shit out of my way? I'm going to pick up sort of a bead of 5, just like that.
It's a big wad.
Oh yeah. I want it to like go up. And if I don't have enough, it won't work. And I'm just going to fill in the inside of that and then gently lift off so I don't make a bubble, because I don't want a bubble. I'm gonna let that self-level, and actually what you do is tip it upside down as it's leveling out, and it'll really dome. Can you see that, Nathan?
I can see that. Can
kind
you,
of hard.
the viewers at home, see that?
See now? I'm gonna turn it sideways so you can kind of see what it's doing there, guys. Okay, so I'm just letting it dome up a little, and then I'm gonna pop it in the light, and I'm gonna do the other one. Bingo. Okay, we're gonna do the other one. Thank you for that music selection there, Nathan. I like it. Okay.
Nails, making nails, making nails.
Oh my god. Yeah,
Dramatic bubble effect on the nails. Hanging upside down with the nails.
If only you guys could see the dramatic hair flicking happening here. Oh my god.
I'm channeling my inner
Nathan,
snow nails.
You are a treat, my friend. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cure that. You're up, kid.
Ooh.
No pressure, but
Just crack the nails and
I'm just gonna clean this off for you.
dive right in.
Okay. Here you go. It's my sparkly wand. Remember? I told Nathan something off camera. You have to be very careful when you are picking up your bubble of 5 or your bead of 5 that you don't get a bubble in your 5, because if you get a bubble in that dome, because 5 kind of magnifies everything, that's all you will see is a giant bubble.
Off me.
Yep. Make sure you stay right inside, like go to the middle and just kind of float it around the edges. You don't want it over top of that embellishment, otherwise it'll flood out. Yeah. And then when you're going to disconnect, do a little swirl right into the center. Go up. Yeah, swirl around and gently bring the tail up. Yeah, bring the tail up so it disconnects. Yeah. If you have a little here that you want to get rid of, you can wipe it. Here, I'll help you.
Do I though?
You do. Just a little, and it'll be shiny. Okay, now tip that bad boy upside down, and let it hang, and watch it till you get the sort of dome that you want. And when you like it, you can put it into the light. You happy with that?
I like that dome.
All right, cure it before it goes away.
I think I got an air bubble though.
Do ya? Let's see.
On the left. Right there.
You know what I think that all that is just a little where the embellishment is up on the side. That's not so much of a big deal. If it was right in the dead center, then I'd worry about it, but it looks pretty good, so I wouldn't worry about it.
Great.
So, while Nathan was mixing up his blood, which is what is happening right here, I was prepping our other 2 nails. So I did 1 coat of paints, fully cured, and then I topped them with a matte top coat. Nathan, did you know paints are tag-free when they are cured? He's giving me that look like, why do I need to know this? Why do I care?
Yes, absolutely. I knew that. I knew that.
So what makes that so cool is the difference between the matte and the shiny tack-free surface of the paints. You don't have to put a top coat on them. Once they are cured, they're done, and that'll really add to the 3D effect of these nails because they'll kind of be raised up a little bit. So Nathan has clearly instructed me that my nail is the drag effect, like pool of blood, body dragged through it type thing, okay? Which he made this dark for. So I'm gonna use a combination of the dark red and red 101. And what are you doing on your bloody nail?
I'm going to be recreating a map sequence. So let's say when they were looking at a hit on the wall and they see where the spray has went, they actually connect yarn, or they make lines go to where they work, so they can actually see how the spray happened.
I feel like that's really complicated.
It's just going to be a red dot. I'm just going to draw lines to it.
Oh, well, that sounds less complicated. Okay, so let's do it. You're up first. I want to watch you do this. Okay, kid. Give her. What kind of brush do you want?
I have a fine,
like the mermaid brush you're using?
Yes.
Okay. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just in. You can do that every time we use those brushes.
There we go.
Here, do you want a new wipe? How about I give you a new one? Yours is new wipe. Nathan's looks a little bloody.
Mine looks a little
yeah, no, don't even say it. Don't even say it.
I didn't say anything. I said seasoned.
Okay.
We're all friends here. It happens. It happens.
You better be careful. You're in girl territory now.
Exactly. Okay, so I'm going to do the initial hit zone.
Okay.
And now I need to think about where I want to have my lines go to. So I'm going to go up, maybe right off to the side.
Okay.
Yep. That's my initial.
That's your, I would freeze cure that, which means just give it like 30 seconds in the light. If you look on the top of the light, you will see there is numbered buttons. Push the one that says 30.
Boop, boop.
Okay, so Nathan's, what do you call that? Blood mapping?
Mapping.
Okay, it's curing. I am now going to do my blood drag. So I'm gonna use an ombre brush. I got this at Michael's. It's pretty effective. It has these little wispy pieces at the edge, and I really think it's gonna work well for this design. So I'm gonna use the red as it is, and I'm gonna use the dark red that Nathan mixed up. So I'm gonna use maybe just like a little detail brush, I think, to pick it up. But that has glitter on it. Not a brush with glitter on it, folks. Yeah, okay. So I want to use sort of an ombre effect with this. So I'm going to actually use both colors. I'm going to put a little dollop of it there. And then I'm going to take the dark one. Add a little dollop of it in there, kind of like that. I hadn't even tried this yet. I don't know if this is gonna work or not. What if it looks like crap?
Just one drag.
Yeah, I think I might put a little bit of red just on my tip of my brush. Ooh, that's cool. And when that's cured, that shiny red that's kind of elevated is gonna look super cool. Now I'm gonna cure this.
It needs like a second little hit
bit
on the
right
very,
there.
very end. Like
Just
maybe
with what's left on
maybe
my brush?
an appendage slipped out and just like hit the tip there, just a tiny bit.
You sure?
Yep, just a teeny weeny bit
Like
on the
there?
end. Yep, just a little. Nice.
Is that what you were thinking?
I like it.
Okay. So I'm gonna cure this full 2 minutes, maybe even 3, because I have a pool of blood.
Ooh.
I feel like mine was easier.
Full tour. Yeah, it was.
Okay. Okay. And there we have it. Nathan, should we confess?
What are you guilty of?
Do you think anyone will notice?
Your mistake?
My mistake.
I don't know. Are you gonna fess up? Are you gonna tell the judge? Is your guilty conscience weighing heavy right now on something that could be different here? One of these nails are not quite the other. Everyone, do you remember Sesame Street? Let's play the game.
Watch when someone's mad at someone in a show and they visualize smacking them over the head with a cast iron pan?
It's just not the same.
Okay, folks. So as you all know, and is on camera, I did my nail first, and then Nathan did his. What you may have not noticed on camera is I very specifically told Nathan, make sure your letters are going in the same direction as mine, which they are in fact not.
Which I then took the reins and decided to do my own creativity.
This is what we call creative input.
Went completely opposite with
artistic freedom.
Quite actually, if you notice my nail here, it looks fantastic.
It does look fantastic.
And I can read the letters fine
sure
from over
can.
here. Yeah, so it's
okay, folks.
It's nice. It's very good.
Nathan and I need couples counseling because clearly our communication skills are terrible.
These
However,
nails are actually going to turn into real.
I actually really do like this.
Crime scene.
I really do. Yeah, we're gonna have like an actual murder happening here.
This is a good crime mystery. This is almost like murder mystery. Who done it?
So I'm gonna take a couple real good reveal shots and post it at the end of this video. But we've now completed this set, and I'm excited to see what people do with this. Would you wear these nails, Nathan? Would you rock this?
Absolutely.
So can I do your nails?
Sure.
How long would you wear them for? Oh, he's scared now because it's on camera.
Well, you're talking about how long I would wear them. I know you wear your nails for months at a time. But
how long do you think you could handle these?
I would just put one on the pinky because we are in the Okanagan.
Oh boy.
But
okay,
who
guys.
knows how long that would last? I'm a very active person, and As
You'd
you can
break
see,
a
even
nail.
my own
Yeah, can we talk
actual nails
about these?
are quite...
You call this active
I
sport
have
length?
very active nails, yes.
Otherwise known as I bite my nails, folks.
I don't bite my nails
You
at all.
do bite your nails.
I
It's
go to
horrible.
bed with my hands wet and my nails shrink.
It's amazing what happens.
I know, science.
Okay, guys. Well, thanks for hanging out with me and Nathan. I hope you like this set and have enjoyed this little series, Nails with Males. Nathan has some pretty cool ideas for some new designs. So I think you're going to see him back on my channel pretty soon. Ooh, what? You want to come back?
I won't come back.
That's just because I plow him with alcohol and let him play with my stuff.
You can just play with all the stuff.
He likes messing with all my very organized nail brushes.
Yes,
okay,
I
guys.
do. Yes, I do.
Well, cheers, Nathan.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Neutral.
Neutral, if you want to sponsor us.
Neutral
Thank you.
or nude. Let's start the bidding now.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, damn it. I don't know how this is going to work out. Okay, guys. See you soon.
Adios.
Ah!